Hi everybody, my name is Kayla Best, and tonight we're here to talk about essential oils and emotional health. And that's important because a lot of us really just struggle with maintaining our emotional health, but we don't reach out and talk about it. And we need to break that silence. We need to make this something that people are not afraid to talk about, something that is not scary, and you're not ashamed of it. So tonight we're going to break that silence. We're going to talk about emotional wellness and how essential oils can benefit your emotional wellness and really take you to a new level with your health. According to Gary Young, who is the founder and former CEO of Young Living Essential Oils, negative experiences and ideas are recorded in our brains and locked into our memories throughout our lives. These memories range from mild to extreme and have a profound effect on our health and happiness. In order to become who we are intended to be, we must erase these negatives and reprogram our thoughts to make positive ideas our reality. If what you've been trying doesn't seem to be working, remember the saying: if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, even though the results never change. So, let's change up what we're doing and figure out a way that really benefits our emotional wellness. In his article, Transforming Emotional Patterning and Beliefs Using Therapeutic Essential Oils, Nan Martin says, how can essential oils change subconscious patterning this quickly? Simple. Because the chemical constituents of therapeutic grade, let me slow down. The chemical constituents of therapeutic grade essential oils, primarily sesquiterpenes, can not only release emotions and patterning on a cellular level stored anywhere in the body, but can also help to re-anchor new healthy patterning on a DNA level. Furthermore, essential oils are the only natural substances that can cross the blood-brain barrier and enter the limbic system or the emotional brain. Aromas elicit an immediate response in our brains where we hold emotions and memories that are associated with our beliefs. Of our senses, smell is the only one wired directly to the brain. Essential oils also hold properties that address all of the emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual components of the body. And for true well-being to exist, we need to address all the components, not just one. So, we're going to jump right in and talk about some oils that are great for emotional health. But before we do, I just want to say I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose, treat, or cure anyone. I'm just here to talk about wellness and what these oils have done for me and things that I have researched. This is not intended to be used in place of any kind of doctor's advice, so don't intend it for that. I'm only discussing Young Living Essential Oils here, and that's because we know that they have the highest quality standards and purity of any oils out there on the market. And we trust their seed to seal guarantee 100%. We know that they are putting in the bottles what they say they are. There's no fillers and anything like that. This is quality essential oils, and you can trust Young Living. So the first oil we're going to talk about tonight is Tranquil. And this is one little bottle of Tranquil. This is my unopened bottle, actually, because I gave my grandfather my open bottle today. Tranquil, as the name says, promotes tranquility. It's a roll-on that is already diluted with coconut oil for you. It's great to take on the go because it's so convenient. You don't have to use any carrier oil. You can just roll it on your skin. And the oils inside are cedarwood, lavender, and Roman chamomile, and they all have calming properties. This blend really helps stabilize and balance emotions while it calms your nerves. Because it is a convenient roller, it makes it very easy to apply to squirmy kids. For instance, I use it on my daughter at night to help her sleep and relax so that she sleeps through the night. But I also use it on myself for occasional anxiety. I keep it in my purse at all times to roll on if I feel myself getting overwhelmed, anxious, or worked up in general. And it just helps you feel grounded and in control. Now, I mentioned that I gave it to my grandfather today because he's new to essential oils, but he really likes the way that they work for him whenever I help him use them. And he's been dealing with a lot of emotional issues right now, and he was having trouble calming down. He was having trouble grounding himself and finding focus. And so I pulled out everything I had in my purse at the moment that was good for emotional health in any way. And we went through and we smelled them and we talked about them and we figured out what was going to work for him. And I actually used a different one on him called Peace and Calming, but I left my Tranquil for him because he really liked the way that one smelled too, and he wants to try this one tonight to make sure it helps him sleep better and helps him stay grounded and relaxed. So Tranquil. This one actually just came back in stock. It's very, very popular, so I highly recommend it. Bergamot. I don't actually have this one, so I can't show you, but it's one that's on my list to get, and here's why. This is one of the oils that seems to be recommended for just about every emotional health need. It is actually in a lot of blends that are specifically for emotional release and emotional health. It helps you overcome emotional roadblocks in a positive way and helps you combat stress. Bergamot releases the need to be in complete control so that we can flow with life more easy, which is one of the reasons why I need it, because I feel like I constantly need to be in control of my situations, and that's not the healthiest way to go about things. When we can relax and trust the universe to handle the details of any life situation, we release the fear of the unknown and become clear about our own mission. This is why bergamot is helpful when dealing with dependency or compulsiveness, because this oil opens the heart chakra and is uplifting to the mind, which eases stress and tension in the mind, body, and soul. Place on the heart to release this patterning and embrace relationships with yourself and with others. Ylang Ylang. This is a very good oil for emotional health. Ylang Ylang, when I was doing research, I stumbled across a website called Sustainable Baby Steps. And on her website, the lady wrote, Ylang Ylang oil is said to work with the cardiovascular, endocrine, and hormonal systems, as well as supporting emotional and spiritual balance. Many of these properties and the potential uses for Ylang Ylang are those that closely link the body to the emotions or the mind, showing very clearly the mind-body connection and how nature can help our body find balance as a whole. On a strictly emotional and spiritual level, Ylang Ylang essential oil is truly the oil of the heart. It can help us connect to our own heart, process things from the heart, and heal emotional traumas. It's also thought to be the oil of the inner child, helping us connect to our own sense of inner joy and being in the moment, being in the moment as children so easily do. This also allows us to play, release bottled up emotions, and move back into our sense of trust in the process of life. Basically, Ylang Ylang helps us get out of our head and into our hearts. I really like Ylang Ylang. I have my own blend that I mix up and I use it. I call it my mommy's blend, and it's Ylang Ylang, Idaho Blue Spruce, and Orange. And all three of those together just really complement one another, both fragrantly and for emotional health. And I highly recommend those three together for anyone that's combating emotional issues. So this is one that's great for emotional wellness. Believe. This is one that I have to use a lot, and that's because it really does help you start to let go of the fear and disbelief in yourself. It helps you just start to accept that you can do it. So let's talk about Believe. Believe essential oil is a calming blend that opens our inner awareness to our potential so we can live a more fulfilling life. Believe is a blend of frankincense, balsam fir, geranium, ylang ylang, bergamot, coriander, and Idaho blue spruce. As you can see, it's a blend that includes quite a few of the oils that we've already discussed for emotional support in parts 1 and 2 of this class. Believe will support us in knowing that we can change our situations, but first we must believe that we can. According to traditional Chinese medicine, our bodies store emotions of despair and inadequacy in the lungs. Believe helps release those emotions, which helps bring stability into our lives and restoring hopes and desire. Once we are empowered, we will move towards achieving our goals and ambitions. Believe can use, I'm reading some notes and I keep tripping over my words and I apologize for that. We're going to keep going though. Believe can be used for help with confidence, despair, focus, stress, relaxation, spiritual awareness, and much more. So this is one that my friends recommended I get, and I really, really liked it. It has a nice, fragrant smell, and it really does work. It helps you realize your potential by believing that you can. Rutavala, another one that I don't have, but I've heard great things about it, so I wanted to talk about it. Rutavala promotes deep relaxation of the mind and body. It eases tension and relieves stress and helps you unwind. Rutavala was created by Young Living's founder, Gary Young, when he discovered that peace and calming wasn't working well for his son. It's actually a great oil to help promote a restful night's sleep, and if you remember from our other Part 1 class, we all know that losing sleep can be a trigger for our anxiety and emotional health issues, and that causes them to go out of whack. The smell is bitter with a hint of lavender, so it's been my experience that people will either love it or hate it right from the start. Rutavala comes in a special roll-on blend like Tranquil, so it'll be in a bottle just like this, and it's great for easy application. It's a blend of valerian, lavender, and rue essential oils, and it can be used with during our menstrual cycle to just help us with that emotional roller coaster that comes along with that. So Rutavala is fantastic, especially for women during our menstrual cycles. Citrus Fresh. If you can see my diffuser back here, you will see that I have it going, and in there is Citrus Fresh right now. Citrus Fresh is a fantastic blend of oils that can be used for natural immune system boosting and overall health. It's a home remedy for stress and even freshening air from environmental impurities. On the emotional end, it has a balancing effect. It can be very calming and relaxing and can help to relieve fear and occasional sleeplessness. Mentally, it aids in mental focus and alertness. It's a blend of lemon, mandarin, tangerine, orange, grapefruit, and spearmint oils. It's like a fruit basket in a bottle, and I really, really like the smell of Citrus Fresh. It does smell like fruit basket to me. It's very uplifting, very grounding, and I really like it. What I really found interesting is that it stimulates the right side of the brain, which controls creativity and our intuition. When all the citrus oils are actually supposed to help improve mental focus and clarity, which is largely dominated by the left side of the brain. So Citrus Fresh works with both sides of the brain to help us release fear and stress, and because it balances the body and brings equilibrium, it can be uplifting, yet very relaxing and calming at the same time. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a really great oil to have on hand, not just for emotional health, but for a wide variety of issues. But definitely one of the oils that if you're wanting to try something but you don't want to put a whole lot of money out yet, Citrus Fresh is a really good oil to try. Vetiver. Vetiver is a fantastic oil for emotional and spiritual use. Emotionally, vetiver is remarkably soothing and calming. It helps you unwind and de-stress and is useful for anxiety, anger, burnout, and exhaustion. And it helps with coping with fear or insecurity. Spiritually, it helps one focus and connect better during prayer or meditation. It helps balance the root chakra, and it's a woody, smoky, earthy, almost spicy scent, and can be quite strong, so you might want to dilute it before use. It's also a thicker oil, so it comes out of the bottle a lot slower than most oils, so if you try to use it, you don't want to sit there and give up or shake it 10,000 times to get it to come out. Just let it slowly drip out. It is a lot thicker. This is also a great oil for focus, so a lot of parents want to use it for their children to help them focus during school, and a lot of people want to use it for themselves as adults to help you focus on the job and things like that. So vetiver. Christmas Spirit. This is a fantastic smelling oil. I love this oil. I usually order a couple bottles of it around Christmas time and just keep it on hand all year long. Oh God, it smells so good. Just seriously, just smelling it just made me happy. It's a sweet, spicy blend, and it has orange and cinnamon and spruce essential oils, and those all just tap into the happiness, joy, and security that are associated with the holiday season, but you can enjoy it all year long, and it can also bring comfort, peace, and joy to you. It helps relieve the occasional feeling of being blue and promotes happiness and well-being. It is useful to help with past abuse, anger, emotional issues, and your emotional heart, stress, and bringing joy to the heart. And what I say by past abuse is just the feelings that you need to let go. It can help you release the emotions that you're keeping inside by bringing you to a place of joy. Christmas spirit helps us to embrace the spirituality and emotions of the season, and it helps us to be grateful for our gifts and freely give to others with an open heart. It allows us to express joy and feel protected and release negative emotions, insecurity, and low self-worth. So it's a very inexpensive oil. Like I said, I love it. I'm just going to sit here and smell it again. It's really, really wonderful. Highly recommend it. Anytime it's in stock, I would get it because it's wonderful. Hope. I don't have hope, but I've heard great things about it, so I included it in my notes as well. Hope was blended specifically to give us hope for the future on a physical, spiritual, and emotional level. It's a blend of myrrh, melissa, spruce, and juniper. It reconnects us with our core strengths so we can release stress, despair, and other emotions, and we move forward with optimism and inner power. When we feel like we're stuck and we can't move forward, it is hard to look forward to our day and plan for the future. With Hope Essential Oil, we can release those feelings and embrace life once again. It's great for use anytime we're going through stressful transitions or situations or any life challenge. It's also effective for releasing irritation, anger, or recovering from the effects of emotions that have been holding you down. So that's a really good oil if that's something that you need to have a hand with. The last oil we're going to talk about tonight is Harmony. Harmony helps create exactly that in our lives, harmony. It's a really good oil for those who feel like they are being ignored or crushed in their own lives. No matter what seems to be out of balance, it can help release hostility, fear, or the habit of beating oneself up. It's a blend of frankincense, orange, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, ylang-ylang, angelica, geranium, hyssop, Spanish sage, black spruce, coriander, bergamot, lemon, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose oil. That's a lot of oils. It's quite the blend, and I've been told it smells amazing. And rose oil is fantastic for you. It is so good for you, and it's one of the more expensive oils, so getting something that has rose oil in it, yes, please, I need it. It's on my list. I want it, and I definitely recommend it. So that's 10 of the oils that Young Living offers that can help support your emotional wellness. If you want to learn more, there was a part 1 that I did before. If you missed it, I can go over it with you and help share that video with you. But if you are ready to start your oily journey, there are 2 ways to order. First, you can order as a retail customer. Retail customers don't order a kit, and therefore they're not members, and they pay 24% more than wholesale members do. Now, if you want to become a member, you can purchase the Premium Starter Kit, which includes 11 oils, a diffuser, sample packets, access to members-only Facebook groups, and the membership, which gives you 24% off retail price for life. The membership does not mean you have any monthly commitment. You stay active as a Young Living member and order at the discounted rate for life, and there's no strings attached. Literally, you are never required to order again if you don't want to. There are no strings attached. All you get is these amazing benefits. It's so good for you. The kit is about half the price of buying everything in it individually, and then you get all of these other oils for 24% off when you want to purchase them, if you want to purchase them. If you're interested in learning more, let me know. I would love to help you just start your oily journey and your own path to wellness and emotional balance. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you had a great time. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And remember, let go of the past, embrace emotional wellness, and go out there and do your thing. Have a good night.